All right, folks, welcome back to Bafflegab. Our last story for you for this episode is a doozy, and it's one that warrants Bafflegab heroes. For real this time. We agreed on it. Isn't that right, Ralph? We agreed on the recipient.
Yes. And I think this is breaking news. Alexander Kitty was trying to say, that journalism might not exist anymore. It's, it's just a rotten corpse that people are prodding up and moving the mouth. It's like Weekend at Bernie's is basically what journalism is.
Pretty much.
Now. But we're about to break a very big story. So you see rich people all the time. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. How did they get there? Mark Zuckerberg. How did they get there? I want to think like this.
How did they unleash the power of innovation?
The answer is simpler than you think, and it might be sitting in your own house right now.
That's right. Bafflegab hero for this week, cat feces.
That's right. We did agree. So Meghan McCain didn't make the list.
Nope. Someone else.
Third Way didn't make the list.
Yes.
But move over, Donnie Domino and Roy Moore, because cat feces is this week's Bafflegab hero of the week.
Woo! So,
now, why?
Well, there's an NBC News article titled, "Parasite in Cat Poop Could Be Reducing Our Fear of Failure, Study Finds." And then the sub-headline, "Toxoplasma Found in Cat Feces Makes Mice Unafraid of Cats, and it could give people the courage to start their own businesses." Wow.
This is amazing. I think this is great. So here's why this is so great, right? So for one, you can now become your own Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, just by eating cat poop that may already be in your house.
Eat it, drink it, snort it.
However you can get it in you. You got to get it in you. Folks, that's the real key here is you got to get cat feces in you. Cats are putting this out, and cats are stupid. They're just giving this out for free, and we can now take it, right? So here's what I propose. We have too many cats, right? I know that this isn't anything that a politician would really run on, but it's a true fact, right?
Too many cats.
There are too many cats. Why don't we round up stray cats, and if you are currently receiving unemployment or some sort of welfare from the government, we then provide you 2 to 3 cats. We go, here you go, you're getting free cats, right? These people already love handouts. Here's a free handout. Here are 2 cats.
That will turn them into entrepreneurial-minded.
The only catch, yes, to earn this cat is you have to eat its poop. So that then you can start your own business. So that then you will lose your fear of business. Because I do think that this is something that we've hinted at before, is that are poor people afraid of being successful? I think that is what holds them back, is a fear of being successful.
That's it, folks. Anybody can be Elon Musk. Anybody can be Jeff Bezos.
How did Donald Trump...
You just need that get up and go, that gumption, that cat feces in your brain.
People are like, how did Trump become president? How did he become president? Easy. He has no fear. People are like, we live in a world where he's president. He shouldn't be president. He has no fear. The man saw the presidency. He says it's wide open. I'm going to get it. I'm going to take it. Now he's got it. Why? Probably eats cat poop.
All right,
I'm just throwing out there. I think maybe he's eating cat poop. Who knows?
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's cat feces. Anyway, just to read a little bit more from the article, researchers found that people who have been infected with the Toxoplasma gondii parasite are more likely to major in business and have started their own businesses than non-infected people. Do you hear that, dog owners? Do you hear that? Finally.
What happens when you eat dog poop? Nothing. You get a stomachache.
It might taste a little bit better or a little exotic, but you're not going to get that my mojo that the cat poop variety will provide. So what makes cat poop so special? Toxoplasma, the parasite which makes rodents unafraid of cats. And it may also be reducing the fear of failure in people right now.
Wow. Why are rodents getting all this power when you're not getting this power?
Well, it's not all great. I mean, toxoplasmosis, which is this name for the state of being infected with toxoplasma, has been linked to a greater risk of car accidents, mental illness, neuroticism, drug abuse, and suicide.
This is also a real go-getter type of thing. If you're in a car accident, it's because you're out there driving aggressively, right? Well, and if you're abusing drugs, you're going out there, you're finding the drugs, you're taking the drugs. If you're committing suicide, you're taking action on your feelings and your feelings about life.
Yeah, I mean,
these are fearless things.
Look, it may increase risk-taking behavior, though. That's the thing, because it's a trade-off, you know? Maybe you'll be more prone to car accidents, maybe you'll be more prone to violence, but maybe you'll also be more prone to starting that business you've always been thinking about.
It's like I always say, the greatest risk is making a successful business, and you want to take that risk.
Yeah, and look, people can catch this toxoplasma from handling droppings from cats that are newly infected, but most people catch the parasite when eating poorly cooked meat or cat poop. I would assume. And pregnant women, I'm sorry, you cannot unleash the mind force power of feline feces because you're warned to stay away from litter boxes and raw meat because the parasite can cause miscarriages.
Well, it would be hard to raise a child and have a successful business.
Yeah. I don't want to be a contrarian here. I mean, maybe that, super brain force from cat poop could be transmitted during pregnancy because if the child survives after having a mother infected with toxoplasma, that right there is natural selection. Right there, they're going to be best of the best. That's survival of the fittest. So you would assume, that person could get some venture capital, no problem.
Which we could really use. After this generation of millennials, it's about time we have a generation that is the best of the best because their mothers consumed cat poop during pregnancy.
That's right.
So here's the thing. There's a lot of different podcasts out there that have different products they sort of push. I know, butter coffee is a big thing that gets pushed on, Joe Rogan's podcast stuff. And I want to say this is the Bafflegab podcast push that we're doing is for cat poop. Our listeners are ingesting cat poop and have cat poop brain.
Yeah.
So if you want cat poop brain, you got to ingest cat poop, and this is something that gets the Bafflegab seal of approval.
Yeah. And, don't listen to naysayers who might ask, so let's say this toxoplasma has this effect. So what if all the businesses started by toxoplasma positive people fail? Was that fear a good thing? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have this causal link.
It's still good. You learn from failure.
To that we say, man up, eat cat poop, and take a chance on being an entrepreneur. It's the American way.
That's right. So if you've been listening to Bafflegab, go out there and eat some cat poop.
And make sure to buy Alexandra Kitty's new book, When Journalism Was a Thing, out now from Zero Books. Great interview, and we hope to have her back soon. That's all for this episode of Bafflegab. We'll catch you next time.